What's up everyone, Ryan Gibson here. Hey, just wanted to get on here real quick. I'm currently just in my basement right now. We just got some new hardwood floors, so touching up a few things. But I'm getting a lot of questions from people is wanting to know what exactly a short-term rental is and exactly how do Will and I, how do our company and what we do differentiate compared to the other short-term rental companies out there. And first and foremost, what a short-term rental is, it's anything under 31 days. A lot of people post, whether it's a home, whether it's an apartment, whether it's a hotel. A lot of these short-term rentals, they're utilized on Airbnb, Booking.com, VRBO, and the other 60 plus channel managers out there. For all of you guys that don't even know that there is a lot of different short-term rental channels that you're able to utilize that are out there, depending on the location and where you're at, has a lot to do with it. So with that being said, what is it that exactly differentiates our company compared to the other companies out there? And I think before even going into detail, is one thing that we do differently is relationships. That's the number one thing, is relationships. We have found with everything here and in the States, and what we have done is we have been able to build a relationship with our partners. There's a lot of our competitors out there who just are in it for the money and that's it. And you can see a lot of our competitors are actually, falling under right now. And there's a lot of opportunity for what we are doing. So as you guys know, we have over 150 luxury properties across 8 different countries. And there's really 3 different ways that you can go about this. And a lot of our competitors are only sticking to one, right? There's a master lease where you sublease, there's a management way, and there's a marketing way, okay? And I'm really gonna go into that third one in more detail, but master lease, what a lot of our competitors are doing is they're simply going in, they're paying the rent as it says, right? And then they're subleasing it, okay? Whether it's a night, 2 nights, 3 nights, 1 week, 2 weeks, whatever the case may be. But what they don't understand, there's a lot of overhead expenses, right? So you gotta hire cleaners, which is 1/3 of your expenses there. You gotta hire a handyman. You gotta make sure you have the proper team in place to handle all your support when something's coming at 2 a.m, 3 a.m, 11 p.m. at night. And then you gotta have some sort of property manager on site to handle any issues. Because, as you guys know, when you travel even, and I'm not even talking about people who are staying at any of our places or anywhere, but when something comes up, we're needy. We need and want everything done right. So with us, that's what we stand for. We stand by a 5-star experience. So we're gonna make sure we take care of that person, right? So that's what a lot of the competitors are doing, is they're just sticking to simply a master lease, okay? And there's a lot of other ways to go about is the management deal, which, a lot of people are starting to attract to that. But the third and foremost is risk-free. There's not a lot involved. Obviously, there is highly, a lot of credibility that needs to come into play. Fortunately for us, that's what we've been able to do the past 8 months. And what we've done is not only gone in and build the relationships, but we have sat down and figured out what better way would it be to go to these different homeowners, to go to these people in other countries and take, or at least add on to what they're already doing, because a lot of people are hurting right now during the COVID, probably a recession that's gonna happen, if not already happening here in the next months, years, whatever the case may be. But what better way would it be to take some of the stress off of their hands and allow them to go and focus on other avenues, whether they're looking to purchase more properties, whether they're looking to invest into other things, because we all love money, right? So what better way would it be, again, I can't stress enough, to take something away from them to add value. So what we had gone is the marketing route, and we're taking these properties off these hands and listing their places on these different channel managers, Airbnb, VRBO, Booking.com. We're taking 15% of that gross revenue. And before I move forward, and we work in the luxury market, right? So our places that we go in are not $100 a night, right? We can deal with that stuff here in the States. These places are $2,000 up to $10,000 a night. So do the math, 15%, add it up. It makes sense, right? So what we do in return is all we're doing is we're bringing people to them with the system and processes that we have set up. We do additional marketing on Facebook and Instagram to make sure that all of our places are sitting on the first and second page. There's a lot of things that go into place, right? It's not simple. Whoever you guys are listening to in the short-term rental industry that tell you that it's simple, it's not at all. And Will can speak on behalf of that as well. From there, once we're able to bring in the people and they book through these different platforms, from there, once they book, it's out of our hands. It goes directly to our partners. They're the ones that organize the trip. They're the ones that organize any extra features that they're trying to sell on behalf. We're just bringing the people in and they're taking care of everything else. They have the cleaning crews, they have the handyman. They're the ones that take care of all the complaints. Anything that you can think of from like the master lease side, they do. We just bring them the bookings. That is simply it. So I know this is a long rant here, but I hope this brought you guys some value. If it did, make sure you guys click below the like button and make sure to subscribe. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.